Hey guys, this is the video where I'm going to give you a very quick start on some different uses for the oils that are in your kit. It's just a couple of uses. It's giving you just some basic ideas. Remember, you've got 10 oils in there, but then when you take that tray of these oils out there, there is that secret compartment in there. And that secret compartment contains the bonus oil of Stress Away. So what's Stress Away? Stress Away is a blend, and what I love about the way Young Living names their blends is it kind of tells you what you're supposed to be doing with it. So if you need to have your stress go away, then you might put this one in the diffuser. Another way that people love to use it is they might put it on their wrists, rub those wrists together, put a drop on their hands, and then they will rub it on their ears. I'm losing my camera here. And but this is something like before bed, you are in final exams, like you're a college student, sometimes these high schoolers, man, they've got a lot of stress these days, or you're just feeling like you want to just calm everything down. Try it with the kids. I've heard of people putting a little bit on a cotton ball and sticking it in the vents of their car when they're taking long road trips with the kids. The next oil that I want to talk about is one that sometimes people get the whole entire kit for it just because they want to get the bottle of PanAway. PanAway is, I kind of call it an athlete's best friend. So if you garden, if you work out and you work out really big and you come back and you've got normal muscle soreness just because you just did a massive workout, this is one of the best things. So how would you use it? Well, sometimes I will just put a drop on a particular area topically. Sometimes I'll take a drop and put it in my hands, or a couple of drops, and mix it with, we've got a carrier oil that's like a massage oil that's called V6, but you could use avocado oil, coconut oil, whatever you've got handy. Mix that up, and now you've got something that will spread easily on a much larger area. So PanAway is one that's really great, and it kind of smells like root beer. Next one that I want to talk about is RC. That stands for respiratory comfort. This is one that people definitely diffuse, especially in the fall and the springtime. It's one that people like to put on topically over the chest area, and just because the way that it just, you breathe it in and it just opens everything up. I know that there are a lot of athletes that they find that they get that, they feel like they're breathing very efficiently when they just smell a little bit of RC before they go into their workout. Another one that you could use in a very similar way for the purpose of like just before workouts would be the peppermint oil. Peppermint oil has a lot of uses, so it would be one that, like, if I were going to a desert island and I needed, could only take a couple of oils, peppermint would be one of those oils because of how flexible and versatile it is. When I think about helping my healthy digestion, peppermint's one that I tend to reach for. It's also one that I reach for diffusing and or just simply putting a drop in the palms of my hands to breathe it in. When I feel like I'm getting foggy and I'm feeling distracted about things and I want to just sort of clear the fog in my brain, I might put a drop of peppermint in my hands and smell it that way. And again, definitely really wonderful digestively. The next oil, this is one of our flagship oils, is probably one of our top selling essential oil blends. It's called Thieves oil, and it is one that we put in the diffuser. I will put some in honey, the vitality oil, and I can use that now as a really great immune booster. Sometimes people will put it in a little drop of water and they will gargle with it and swallow. You can put it on the bottoms of your feet every day, especially when you're really wanting to keep your immune system really strong. So when you think of the immune system, think of Thieves. The next oil is called Digize. Digize is one that is, when you think of digestion and healthy digestion, this is your oil. So it's not one that a lot of people diffuse very much. It's one that people tend to use either orally or they use it topically. And you might put it directly over the tummy area, or you might put a little bit in some water and drink it down. Sometimes people will put some in a capsule and ingest it that way. But this is a real powerhouse if you want to have your digestion really be in that tip-top form. This one is called copaiba, and it's copaiba, 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 and I love hearing people pronounce it for the first time. It is probably one of the more powerful essential oils that comes in the starter kit. It is wonderful for supporting the body with its normal response to inflammation. It's one that's excellent to help keep your immune system strong. So like when you're thinking about oils that are good for the immune system, these two are two that come to mind. And it also pairs really well with any oil that you put with it. So if you mix it with another oil, it will help amplify and accentuate that other oil because it's like a superhero sidekick. Lemon essential oil, a lot of people already know what to do with. There's a lot of really interesting research on any of the citrus essential oils. Lemon is one that almost universally everybody finds it to be a very uplifting scent. So if you're kind of needing a little boost, like things are just going crazy around you, yeah, there's the stress away, but if you're just wanting to like, I need to get to a better mood place, try a little bit of lemon in your diffuser. You can also add the lemon vitality into your water and drink it. Just make sure that it's not plastic because this essential oil might start breaking down the plastic and then you'd be ingesting the plastic. So you want to keep it to glass or stainless steel. And when we think about it, we might have some things in our body that we want a little assistance in breaking down, and the citrus oils are really great for that. The next oil is called Purification. If you have teenagers or stinky dogs, this is your ultimate oil. I will add it to laundry. I will create a spray bottle with Purification in it, spray tennis shoes, spray pillows, spray anything that stinks, pretty much. You're going to use the Purification. I also find it to be a great one to maybe just put a couple of drops and just wipe myself down head to toe, scenting myself, because then I can enjoy the outdoors kind of annoyance free. Then this one is a really important one, frankincense oil. A lot of people really don't know what to do with frankincense. They've heard about it before. I love to take frankincense and lavender and the copaiba, and I will add that and make my own face serum. It's one that is great for keeping healthy, vibrant skin, especially if you don't want to, if you have aging skin and you want to look a little bit more youthful, that's a great essential oil for that. It's also got a lot of really wonderful immune properties, and just Google it because you're going to be reading forever and ever. The other thing on an emotional end of things, there's certain oils that when we inhale them, they are very uplifting to our emotions, or if we feel like we're all over the place, sometimes certain scents can help balance and they can help ground us. And frankincense is one that I tend to reach for when I feel like I'm going in 12 different directions and I don't know what to do first. I'll usually reach for frankincense, or I'll put that one in the diffuser. So there you go. Those are the 11 essential oils that come in the kit, and that gives you a couple of ideas. Now, let me say very quickly about what's the difference in these labels. Some of these had these white labels and the other ones had a more of a solid colored label. The difference is these are called vitality oils, and then these are regular oils. The vitality oils are ones that are labeled specifically to be ingested. Where people get confused is they say, well, there's a Thieves Vitality, but then there's a regular Thieves bottle that's got like a brown label. What's the difference between those? The content of the bottle is exactly the same. There is no difference in the blend that's in the Thieves Vitality and the oil that is in the regular Thieves bottle. For the purposes of labeling, we have to, if something is something that can be taken internally or ingested as a dietary supplement, we have to give it a different label. And so that's why we have the different labeling systems. It's a very common question. So in case you hadn't thought to ask it, I thought I'd answer it before you did. If you have any other questions, make sure that you're in our Oil Nuts Facebook group, because it's a great place where a lot of people are either like you and they're brand new and they're learning things, or we've got other veterans and a lot of people who've kind of been using oils and doing this for a while, and they're happy to share some tips and information and recipes and things that they have. Okay, you guys, that's pretty basic.